Thank you, Elaine. And thank you to all of you for giving of your time to hear a bit about what we've learned. Over the past year and more, we've conducted wide-ranging research, connecting with over 4,500 Americans. And it wasn't easy, and times it was quite difficult, but we have identified an effective counter to the kind of exclusionary, divisive narrative of American patriotism that we've been seeing over the last year and a half or so. We've developed a narrative that really belongs to all of us. So we heard, like I'm sure all of you have heard, how exhausted people are by political gridlock, being disillusioned by the idea that the wealthy and powerful are drowning out all the rest of us. But beneath all of that cynicism and pessimism, we also heard a persistent belief in America's highest ideals, a belief that this country can and should live up to its founding promise. So, our challenge was to figure out not a slogan, but a strategic insight that's clear enough to rally around and powerful enough to move a supermajority of people. So, before I share that insight, I want to quickly listen to a few of the voices that inspired our strategy.
The idea that this nation was founded on is not for one or few to be in control of everything. And like we have the power, and if there's things that we don't like, we can change them.
I do wish there was more of that. I wish that the regular people really were the people trying to enact change because I think that they know what you're in, right? It's not the people that are the 1%.
America is supposed to be for the people. It's run by the people. Our politicians are supposed to work for us. This is largely not how it works anymore, if it ever did. At one point, it probably worked for the moneyed class. I don't care about the moneyed class anymore. I care about everyone. And I think we need to make some radical changes to the system so that way it works for everyone.
Individuals that we are, there's so many of us, we get to determine what the state of things is rather than the top determining the state of things. I think it is a really beautiful sentiment. I feel personally challenged by it because of the state of our politics. I kind of want to ditch and like run to the next country that feels a bit fairer and cooler and nicer. But yeah, I kind of feel called to action.
So, through this journey over the last year and a half or so, one simple, powerful idea really struck at the core of what we were seeing move people. The idea that in America, the people are supposed to be in charge. And by that, the people means all the people. Supposed to be recognizes that it's not always true. It's an ideal we're striving toward. And in charge, of course, people think electorally and through their votes, but also all of the ways in which we show up to create the communities and the future we want to live in. It's echoed in lots of different ways. We, the people, the politicians are supposed to work for us. America only works for the people when the people are in charge. It's more than just a sentiment. It's an idea that shifts the way we talk and think about American identity and power, and it resonates across groups. It's not necessarily something that people say um, right away or top of mind, but once they hear it, it reminds folks of the most profound chapters in our history, that those chapters have been written not by the powerful, but by everyday people standing together. So consider the patriotic messages we usually hear. You know, America's the greatest nation on earth. Well, in this moment, try to say that and it falls flat or even angers millions of Americans. But this strategy, centering the people's power with the assertion, excuse me, that we, the people, have been at the core of great things in this nation, is powerful, it's strong, it's deeply rooted in our history. It's a way of talking about democracy that people can hear and embrace, talking about self-governance without the slogan, uh, without the internal jargon. It's deeply rooted in our history. Consider time and again how Americans have worked together, whether it's marching for justice or reaching for the moon or coming together to move the nation toward its promise. Our greatest achievements aren't proof that we're perfect, but it is proof of what's possible when everyday people take charge. Right now, we have a once in a generation opportunity to shape a 250th that's honest, inclusive, that expresses a love of country rooted in willingness to make it better. So with that, I'll hand it back to Elaine.